Alright, y'all, welcome back to another video. Hold on, let me pause this music before I get copyrighted. I walk in the show. Everyone's bumping out here today. Look at Chris with the big wheels on the dually. God damn. Damn. That thing is fresh. He doesn't know how to drive a trailer, though, as you can tell. He's backing up like 6 or 7 times.
Well, up your feelings, they didn't go right.
Oh, we got a big race today also. That's the real Chris. The fake Chris you guys don't see too often in videos, but he comes out here to hang out. Phil has got his $2,000 or $2,500 budget build locked and rocked and ready to roll. He's working on it now. Hey, you about to mess up the fake Chris? Come over here and just talk some smack to the fake Chris. I can't go in there, I'll get copyrighted. But just, what do you got to say to the fake Chris?
Heavy flow in that ass tonight after live.
Is that the name of it?
That's the name of it. Heavy flow. If you know, you know.
God, look at this shirt. Just in. You're an idiot. Yeah. God, you're out here.
I am an idiot. I'm building a Honda again.
How much money you got in it?
Like $2,500.
And what is the fake Chris got?
He's got a 8,000-pound diesel truck on nitrous. He's gonna catch a gap.
Catch a gap. You don't want no smoke. All right, well, that'll be brought to you on Phil's channel. Of course, this whole build series is on Phil's channel, as well as I'll put the race on my channel tonight, because I want to get some good footage, you know. That gap. Mind the gap, fake Chris. Mind the gap. All right, let me run in here, and let's see what we got going on. All right, so the Corvette here, it's a little dirty. We're about to get it cleaned up. Bet you guys are wondering what's going on with it. Right here is what's going on with it. Brand spanking new from Wicked Performance, built 4L60. You didn't think I was going to give you guys a turbo vet and not build a transmission. So if we're going to make 4, 5, 6, 700 horsepower, you know, a 4L60 just bone stock is going to get its back blown out into next week, and you won't be able to drive this thing around. Already had some issues with this transmission that's currently in the car. It doesn't want to shift into fourth, and oh, I'm getting phone calls here, and that is not ideal. So built 4L60, this transmission is like $2,500, and I can't send you guys down the road with something not working right. So we had to invest and get you guys a good transmission. We're gonna get the hood on it next, and I think we're about wrapped up with getting everything all done. We're gonna cut the stack so it sits flush with the hood, and be good to go. I was just telling everyone I couldn't let them go with a wore out 4L60.
I know, that's the Wicked Performance built.
I mean, that thing's bad to the bone. That's like, Logan brought it up there, and
all new parts.
I was like, yeah, it only needs 500 horsepower to be safe, and then Logan's like 750.
And we can show the build. We paid $2,000.
Yeah, I said it's $2,500 transmission as it sits. So let's see if this thing fires up. Let you hear it. The battery was dead, and hopefully it's got some life in it now. Holley Terminator. Oh, it sounds strong. Oh God, it's in gear. Oops. Hey! Look at this thing. Boy! We probably hooked the fans up. We got the fan hooked up. Blowing now. I can't wait to see someone drive home in this. No O2s, but it still runs good. You know the tune-up's good. Doesn't even need to learn. Oh, we're ready for a burnout. So we just put a new converter in this thing. The other one pushed really, really hard, and this one is way better. So now you can like stop and drive it normal without having to like blow your kneecap clean out. As you can see, it's pollen season in North Carolina, so there's pollen everywhere. The dash is going to be pissed off. To whoever owns it next, the dash is just going to be pissed, and that's just going to be how it is. Because it's, you know, standalone ECU, none of the stuff with the factory BCM or anything works, but, I mean, you just got to live with it. Oh, yeah. Give me this guy. How about looking here?
You look fast.
Do I?
Yeah. one tire stopped.
I think I just killed the trans. I think the trans just gave up on me.
Did it?
I think I killed the 4L60. It was smoking good for a second. Wait, let's see. First gear. Oh, we're good. We're back in.
Back in.
We're good. This is why we're putting another transmission.
Oh boy. That one sweat, a little sweat.
Shut it off on him. God, that thing actually feels good.
When he come alive, it was ready.
How's it sound on the limiter?
That was pretty gnarly.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Are you jealous being a Corvette guy?
Kinda.
All right, guys. So there you have it. I mean, dude, this thing makes some power. Like that's not a slouch. Once it makes boost, good to go. We still got the fan on. Phil was scared. Yeah, no, we have to just plug it up in the computer. We don't have it turned on in the computer yet. But was that like a decent burnout? So I think second gear is where we have second and third is where we have an issue. Because when that thing tried to shift, no, it said hell no. So, but new transmission, so you don't have to worry about that. And I mean, this thing's pretty stout. So, I mean, the LS Nasty launch pad's out here getting some rubber. It's kind of an update of what we got going on. I got to talk about a bunch of stuff today. That does sound pretty good. So we got the Black Sheep ready to roll. When you guys will be seeing this, it'll be Friday. So we'll be out at Caroline No Time Friday and Saturday, Piedmont Dragway. We got this thing back together last night. We got it fired up. We had one injector that was hung open, so Ben was able to spray some WD-40. Phil has like a little pulser for the injector, so we pulsed them. Everything's good to go. We had an issue where Ben was chasing it a lot, where we converted, I don't know if we have the harness where you could see it, for the crank sensor. We were running external power to it. And yeah, here it is right here, this little red wire. We were running external power to it. And when we had everything apart, we switched it to go internally into the harness because we had some time. We said, we'll clean it up and make it good. Well, in the harness itself, this harness was set up originally for a Hemi, which, I mean, there's really not much difference. All the sensors and everything plug right up. But you could tell it was in and out. We didn't purchase this harness new or anything. It came with the car. So it is a HOLLEY harness. But at one point in time, it was pinched with something, and the power for the 5-volt signal for the crank sensor had like a little break in the wire, and we couldn't get crank sensor signal at all. We had it hooked up in the HOLLEY, and we couldn't see it. We changed sensors, still couldn't see it. And then Ben's like, wait, let me check it. He checked it, found it, ran this, and then we were able to get it fired up and good to go. Then it hung the injector open and dumped a bunch of fuel out, cleaned the injectors out, and now we're good to go. The last thing we have to do before we go to the track is just bleed the brakes, and then we should be good to go. So I didn't tell a lot of people, but it was kind of a blessing in disguise that the trans brake didn't work previously, because we had, there's a pressure sensor for the taillights that we don't have plugged up, but it's in this brake master cylinder, and it pushed out. So if I went down track and tried to grab the brakes that last pass in Georgia, it would have dumped all the fluid out, and I would have had essentially no brakes. So kind of like a blessing in disguise. Some other things we did is I went and retorqued all of the beadlock rings, and they were all loose. I had this tire was leaking down just a little bit, and we're able to find a leak, fix that, tighten them and torque them, the inners and the outers, kind of giving everything a once over. We got the parachutes unpacked, so I'll pack those at the track, check them, make sure everything's good, and get those packed, ready to roll. CO2 is good, catch can is good. We're kind of going everything from front to back, and hoping we can go out there and have a good outing. New rear gear in the car, got it filled up with gear fluid, just filled it up with some brand new Shell Rotella, so we'll get 2 or 3 passes out of that, then change it again. And oh, I do have to show you guys this. Logan's coming here with the goodies. Ben's here with the, oh, you missed my massive burnout.
Y'all know what's really inside the cup?
What?
What'd you do in burnout then?
The Vet.
Does it do a good burnout?
In first gear. Second gear, pissed.
What do you mean?
It does, as soon as it shifts to second, it's like free rev.
Did you tell everybody about the transmission? Did you show
Yeah, no, I showed them the new trans. Do you want to do a burnout on the Corvette?
Oh, Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, I thought you were talking about the new transmission.
No, we didn't put the new transmission in. Just crank in first, but be careful because don't hit anything. I did, Joey, did I not rip a good one? Did I get the last good one that transmission had in it?
No, I'm sure we just pump brakes back up. It'll be alright. Joey, I'll try one.
Oof.
I got it.
Logan, you got 450 Duramax stacker. This is a tough one. All right, I know the trick. You gotta.
I can't get this thing to spin for shit.
Here, watch. Here, hold this. I got this. What do you think about the new hat, though? LS Nasty blackout hat. Can you see it in this lighting? It's supposed to be like subtle,
Pretty
like
killer.
not. I mean, I thought the hat was so hot I shaved my beard.
We're at a family dinner.
Whoever wins, this is how you do a burnout, alright?
That's how you do a burnout in a car with no horsepower.
It needs to be turned up.
Ben, what in the hell?
What?
You did a good standing one a minute ago.
It pushed there.
Put a little bit of that stuff underneath the tire. Here, hold this.
People are talking smack on the little radiator. We've been sitting here doing burnouts. It's only 180 degrees. Yeah, it does need a bigger stall.
Then it would be 180.
It's just, so I think it's got no O2 sensor, and it's a little fat down low, so it's super lazy. If we like leaned it out, made a little happy down low, I think it would fire right up.
So you're saying Ben needs to put a tune-up in it?
Yeah, is that all right?
The first one was awesome.
Yeah.
The first two were awesome.
This transmission's pissed. She's pissed. You want to listen, Logan? I love you to death, brother. But this car right here will make you look like a fool if you don't rip a burnout. So it's up to you if you want to try.
I don't care. I'll try it.
That's up to you.
Sure.
You got one shot. That's it. That's it.
Stand on the brakes and floor it.
No, see, I slowly rolled into it, and then I was like, it's not.
I tried that, but it started to push.
Yeah, it did put. Maybe it's got too much heat in these. Oh, these things are pretty hot, though. Yeah, they do work all right.
Envos, good lord. Those are like ice on the CTSV.
Hey, don't hit anything. Oh, Chris is coming to watch this. Don't grab the trans brake. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. My excitement level is through the roof. Anything could happen. Wow. Thing sounds rowdy on the limiter, though. You know what? Logan impressed me. Junior Driver is his new name. Everyone just start clapping for him. That was good.
By about here, I was like, okay, we're doing a rolling burn.
Yeah, no. It needs to be leaned out down low. Yeah, they're spinning. Yeah, no, you're all right. Ben, there's no doubt that you can't drive. That's not a question. Logan right there, that was like a proving point. You know what? You impressed me, Logan.
I like.
That thing's hard as hell.
I let it come up
I gave him a little pep talk.
Did you?
Yeah. I saw you out here playing with it, burning out. You got it down pat. I just watched you one time and I told him, I was like, look, pump up the brakes, stand on them, and then roll into it real slow until the turbo comes online.
And then you can hit it.
Crack the tires loose and then you can like let off the brakes.
And Logan's like, tires cracked, limiter. That thing sounds hilarious on the limiter.
He did that to me once too.
Chris is like, can't have nothing nice.
Outside limiter. What's his new name?
No, it's Junior Driver.
I'll hit it once this time.
No, once? God dang.
Stop. Get on there.
I touched it like right here.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh."
You have to get on it, I think. I mean,
You
that's,
hear it once or twice.
yeah, so. But hey, what is it after sitting here and just doing 4 or 5 burnouts? 194. These things, Ben, what do they run at? Like happy, like 190 to 210?
Yeah.
We put no. We.
Boost leak.
Oh, it does have a boost leak. Well, that's probably half our problem. We fixed that. I swear to God, Bo. Logan, though, good job. Joey, do you want action?
Hell yeah, I want some
You want? All right, then hop in it.
Hell yeah, I want some
Just make sure it's not 210.
210.
Here's your driving test. Oh, listen, you hit anything, you're out of here, though. That's the. If you hit something, just keep on driving. Oh, this is good. Well, high side limiter works.
Yeah, it does.
That thing sounds rowdy.
I think it's pretty high too. I think it's like 68 or 72. I don't know.
All right, we'll just park this thing over here. Well, everything's good. Everything is good. We can confirm everyone at LS Nasty can find the rev limiter. Chris has been on a conference call this whole time, listening to Burnouts in the background. All right, guys, so there's your shop update. Oh, I'll give you a little talk on the damn Colorado here. Got a list. We've been knocking stuff off the list. Joey has been knocking a bunch of stuff out as well. We got a kill switch on the car. Drive shaft I ordered. We got different fuel cell in there, converter bolts in there, trans cross member. We got that completed. Manual brake master cylinder on there. That looks really good. Yeah. So we are just chipping away. I'm waiting on different injector and fuel rails. Just ordered a fuel regulator. Got all my fuel lines. So we are chipping away here, trying to get everything done. We have to be down in Bradenton on the 4th for Cletus and Cars, the Burnout contest, and that's what we got going on. So we got a new 15-gallon fuel cell. We got that all bolted down. We got our fittings and our kill switch. So making progress. And then Phil's bringing smoke later tonight. What you guys say, Phil? Send us out of here.
Don't get gapped this year by a Honda Civic.
All right, guys. That's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.